Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there is no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the power control board in the Frigidaire refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. It will take us only a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a large and a small Phillips screwdrivers, a flathead screwdriver, and a Torx 10 screwdriver. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new power control board. The power control board operates the ice and water dispenser. Switching from ice cubes to crushed ice, turning on and off the auger motor and the water inlet valve, changing the freezer temperature to max freeze. It also turns on and off the dispenser light. If one or more dispenser's features is not functioning or won't turn off, the power control board should be checked and replaced if needed. Let's open the refrigerator door. We're going to start with removing the freezer door handle. For that, we're going to use the Torx 10 screwdriver, and we're going to loosen up the set screws here. One at the bottom, one at the top. And now we're going to loosen up the top set screw. Again, with the Torx 10 screwdriver. Alright, now we can pull the handle straight out. Well, now we can close the door. Now we're going to remove the drip tray. Pull it out. The next step would be removal of the dispenser frame. It is held in place by the 3 Phillips screws at the bottom, and there's a couple of hooks from inside on the top. So we'll start with the Phillips screws. So now we're going to remove the frame. I'm going to pull up on the frame to disengage the hooks at the back, and then we're going to turn it over. And then we're going to pull out this ribbon flexible connector from the control board. Using the small Phillips screwdriver, we're going to take out the 3 screws at the top of the power control board. Be careful, don't lose the screws, they are very small. And then hold on to that protective cover, and then I'm going to take it off. Now we can take the 3 screws at the bottom out. Okay, let's pull out the old power control board and push that tab on the side and unplug the disconnect plug here. Okay, now we have to deal with all these wires here. Alright, so before we disconnect the wires, pay attention please that these 2 wires goes on the left here, on the left side, and there's 2 wires goes on the right side. They're identical color, but don't mix them up. So then the 2 brown wires, if you look at the control board, the left side goes to the left and the right side goes to the right. And then the gray wire on the left side and the orange wire on the right side. The gray wire is for the ice dispenser and the orange wire is for the water dispenser. And after all this being said, I would like to take a picture anyway, so we can use it later on. Now, using the flathead screwdriver, I'm going to remove those 2 small plugs. That goes on the right, as you remember, and this one stays on the left. Okay, now we're going to remove those 4 wires. That 2 brown ones. And I'm going to help with the flathead screwdriver. 2 brown ones. And then we're going to disconnect the orange. and the gray. The board has marks here. It says ice on the gray wire, and it says water at the orange wire. This is the old power control board next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. First, we're going to install the brown wires at the bottom terminals of the two switches. Right on the right, left on the left, but if you mix them up somehow, don't worry, because they both common wires. But still, better if you don't. Put it on the terminal. And then the second one. Now we can install the orange and the gray wires. The gray goes on the left. For the ice dispenser. And these goes on the right for the water dispenser. And now we can attach those two mini plugs. The left side goes on the left, right side goes on the right. Those are for the small LED lights on the actuators. And now we can plug the power plug on the side. Ready for installation. You can install the 3 bottom screws. That's the same small Phillips screws. Do not over tighten them. There's no need for that. And now the protective cover and the top 3 Phillips screws. Now we're going to connect the flexible cable into the power control board slot. Push it all the way in. And now we can install the frame. The 3 hooks here at the back of the frame goes into the 3 openings in the door. And then we're going to push it down to lock. And now we're going to install the 3 Phillips screws to secure the frame at the bottom. Do not over tighten them. You don't want to pay for the new frame. Oh, unless you'd like to pay for the new frame. Let's install the drip tray. Slide it in. And now we can open the door. So it would be easier to install the handle. And now we can put the door handle back on. So there's 2 posts. And just slide it on. And now we're going to tighten that set screw at the bottom. And now we're tightening the top set screw. Torx 10 screwdriver. Make sure it's not going to go anywhere. And now we can close the door. Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other repair videos available on our site, on Facebook, and on YouTube.